Richard. Hello. Yes. And then it is starting. I'm just going to drink a little bit more before I really start today. How are you? Are you good or are you not? So let us start this again. Yes. Or continue on. Continue. And then Jeffrey. Hello. Yes.
Welcome. You've got Dad.
So yesterday we had Matt. But today I kind of thought that we should do Craig because that was mentioned yesterday that he was a cool dude. So let us take this cool dude today. Yes. So let's read a little bit about my Craig, should we? He is a dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and a fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig. Hello, Michael. But someone's gotta do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. Oh, I wish I had that kind of drive. If you had one thing to take with you to a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. Hello, Thorium. Well, what are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. I don't really know what that is, but I guess it's a good thing. What do you want to be when you grew up? A beer pong world champion. Yes, not for me. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. Forever? Forever? What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Until someone breaks something if they fall. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. And that is what? I spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Okay, not really sure, but let's message Craig. Let's do it. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Why dad book? It could be anything else, but okay. Let's see. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer and a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'd still be fun. I think for a moment this could be as a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. Oh no! Is there something wrong again? Is this better? I could try to go up even more. How about now? Is this better? Is it, or is it not? Because I can't tell. Da, 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 da. How about this? Is this better? Is it? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's hope this is better. We will try, at least. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. Yes, good that it's better. Yes, I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Mad Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. Ooh, I want to make a collage. Has any of you ever made collages before? That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for for softball and you brought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a giant sentient softball. Wow. That must be freaky. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye. Determined. I am finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this! If I take some unusual breaks here and there, it's because I am drinking some tea and some water and such because I do not want to damage my voice. Amanda and I make the short drive to the local softball field for a kids' softball game. It's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Dad!
So where do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know, your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kid crying, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgic purposes, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. Oh yes, I believe you. Or not. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugouts with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. And I haven't really commented on the fact how cute it is that he always carries the little one, the little weaver, wherever he goes. It's so cute! Reading the kids' bright-colored jerseys, I see that it's Maple Bay Flapjack against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Hi.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda! Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What should I choose? What's important is that you're having fun. Go friendship and kindness. Dad, can you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda! We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegs and Craig is good with kids. Whoa.
Oh.
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. Let it go. The opposite team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comfort her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think that... words. Me and words. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backslid off a roof and onto a pool while shotgunning a bear. He's so responsible now. And then I will take another little sip. Sip. This is really good. So, the game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outer fielder eating fistful of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no! It's coming right for me! Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Huh?
Woohoo, safe! I'm safe. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball. Dad, I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's teams are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone! We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man.
Oh.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? And then there will be a collect. Hello. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel? Yeah, it's me. Good looking out.
Huh.
Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think that if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff. When people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Jeffrey, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up. Then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumped into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration will we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives her goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright, if it's cool if my bro comes along. The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty pizza? What? What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizzas we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold the whole piece in half and then put taco filling inside? Ah, pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me that pizza. No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Ha, I was just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing this issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps when I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Oh my God. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
I don't know.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist bump up for a fist bump from the mom, in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. I will save, just in case. I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. Who watched Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Truckers last night? What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery and led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog. The hot dog grill? Okay. I nudge Amanda for support. There was also a demon hunting one of the bathroom stalls and it kept throwing poop on the wall. Pretty scary stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance there was a non-paranormal explanation for that. But still, quality television. I haven't seen that.
Oh.
I haven't seen that either. Wow, we have so much in oh my god! Damn. No. No. Load. No. I will try again. Give Amanda another look. Another knowing look, and hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand on her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not going to projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to project vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seems to get everyone to clear out. But Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha, you're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it feels pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Oh, well, I guess it went away, and I find that nothing's wrong. She turns her back to me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. Really keep them out of trouble, right? No, I want to see what the last one would do. Load. Load. I'm sorry. I have to. Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel. No, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. Pass. I remember that working better in the past. She turns her back on me and talks to Craig. So, okay.
Huh?
Yep, they're pretty excited. You keep them out of trouble, right? Of course. But I could always use extra... I could always use help watching after everyone tonight, if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Hey!
Ha, it'd actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Is I back? Is I back? Am I back? Am I back? Is it working properly? Or not? Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. I think I'm back. Are you hearing me or not? Mm. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, thank goodness. That was not part of my plan at all. Oh my god. I think I'm just going to sit still for a little bit of a moment. Hello, David. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was scary. That was really scary. I think it crashed because, or not really crashed, it turned off because I forgot to plug in the power. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is my fault. But it's loading. Oh my god. I'm very, yeah. Oh my god, I feel stupid. I feel really stupid. Okay. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Okay, Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear, if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like this, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Adrian's dad that you're destroying on the dance mat. Please help.
Hi.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Duty calls. I promise we catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here.
Oh.
There's a worse place than an arcade to be left on your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that feels pretty hot and gets to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after the father. You're pretty good.
Aww.
Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a complete. Amanda shushes me. She is in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. Do you know if it's like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after these kids. Don't you think that it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sound and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What?
Dad.
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Hey!
Bro. Hi, Liam. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally! Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home.
Oh.
And because of that, I am just going to drink a little bit more of my teas. Yes, I have several. Ah, yes, oh good. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum. Yum yum yum. Yum. Ah. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. And here we go. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less of catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it. But sure. We stand in the middle of an empty baseball diamond and start throwing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off that rare horizontal keg stand. Hello. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig for so long. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, that's nice of you. Aww. That's great. Let's see what we should ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I spent trying to figure things out leads to them. I couldn't be happier about it. You don't think I ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I don't think. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I still would be proud of the life I lived. Ask about coaching softball. So, is softball coach the life you wanted, or is the life that was thrust upon you? Ha! I admit I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I am never going to do a face reveal. Sorry. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal backs. They're quick, and they work as a team. I train them too well. They'll take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Yeah. Exactly. And then I will save, just in case. Okay. So you run a business now?
Hey!
Yeah, we sell fitness gears, imported and exported mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating sounds like he's making a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to. Yes. It's nice. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball monster a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Nice.
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes.
I don't know.
I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh.
Peace and quiet? That's hot. Hot silence.
Hey!
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. You're doing a great job. Those kids love you, and add to the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right. Thanks, bro. That means a lot, coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do that dad thing here for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
I don't know.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey!
You would be so lucky. Then save, just because. You probably don't teach the most adventurous techniques to the little leagues, but Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it.
Oh.
No. Load. I feel like I earned it at this point. Waiting all day to hang out with you.
Oh.
Well. No! Oh, so cute! So cute! Craig leans in and kisses my forehead.
Oh.
Walk it off, champ. Are all the lights on the softball field really hot, or is it just me? So cute. So cute. So cute. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy. You must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things got so... You get older and life just kinda gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Hey.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over the concrete wall to get away. But on the other side of the field was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah, could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they start joking about us. Start joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk to them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Hey.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? Good old days, right? I don't know how to do all voice. Voice is very, very... Yes. We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can, while with a baby between us.
Nice.
Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang it soon, yeah? I like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other it's... Amanda, is that me?
Huh?
Yep. The whole thing about my goals for the future and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supported relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening.
Oh.
Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how about you? How was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my A. From my A. Yes, from my eye, maybe. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say it, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let him know you said hi. Hey. Or hi. Oh hey. Oh hi. Oh hey. Let's see how we did. And our total is an S rank.
That was perfect.
So cute. It's so cute.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. And now I need you to pick up the next daddy. Yes. Because I want to do one more. Yes. Might not be as long as yesterday, but a little more would not hurt. Any ideas we have? Well, I don't want to take another one with Craig and Matt just yet, so we have Brian, Robert, Damien, Hugo, and Joseph. Take your pick. Take your pick. Okay. Let's do Damien. Let's see, Damien Blood March. Kinda cool name. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through the graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Okay. On a Friday nights, you are most likely to listen to a true crime podcast while I taxidermy my newest specimen. Oh my! Things it would take to a desert island. A coffin. Huh. Your turn-ons pronouncing bosom correctly. I don't know if that was right. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. That's very poetic. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. Okay. I spend a lot of time thinking about morality aliens. Okay. Let's message. Yes, it does really sound like a vampire, but I think he's going for that. Kind of. Damien seems really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see Damien typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Whoa, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll through my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours, Humble D. Bloodmarch. That was very, very elegant. Okay. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda? Can you help me with something?
Ugh.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No. Can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how your kids communicate with each other now? Yes, he's very, very fancy. And I think he's so cool. So cool. Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Kids got over saying LOL and LFMO. Or whatever, and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you will never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages? Then I read a review of the movie. Still got a B though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards.
Yes.
Jeffrey. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. Oh, he's so cute. Just so cute. But now, I really need to go pee. Because I'm drinking a lot of fluids and yes, I'll be back in a teeny tiny bit. And I am back. Yes, I am. I make the short walk to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head doorknocker bat, and its hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. Hello, I'm good. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noticing the oil paintings of who I presume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I admire them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An old lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Jeffrey, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase, walking with a walking candle holder. That's, what's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked. I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like old paintings. Right. Right. Aww. Oh, I want to pet him. I want to pet him so bad. Oh, I feel sorry for him. Okay? Please, let me show you around. Okay. No, you didn't miss the stream today. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh!
This is one of the older homes on the blocks, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Though extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past the door, covered in bumper stickers, caution tapes, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onwards, onwards, there's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall where Damien opens with a flourish.
Oh.
How can you open a door with flourish? I don't know. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-floor searing arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. And then we will save. Pick up a book. You know, Jeffrey, in the Victorian era there were some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels should encourage youth in the life to crime and would cause too much distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn it to a random page and read out loud. Naturo struggles against the chains that Nezuka has bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looks up at Suzuki. Suzuki smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What?
He was reading smut manga. Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you sometime. I've concerned I would stick a pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. I walk to the window and are greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that the Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? Oh, you look so happy now. Aw, you so happy. I followed Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set up on a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves some tea. And because of that, I will have some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh!
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the weather or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact high refers to both the latter times of the day when the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the table on which they are served. Oh. My dear friend, we are currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your hobbies are really impressive. Oh, there were a lot of... yes, there were. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one has ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get the matching salt and shaker peppers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh!
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Haha. Did you guys see the marching band? I'm afraid I do not understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermy animals grew into some sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Hello! Tudu. Hello. Yes, they're very, very into different things. I don't know if you know the people that made it. It's from the Game Grumps. Or the Game Grumps made it, so yeah. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. Oh, me too, me too. Just because I could. I can acknowledge that there were many terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those as ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flavor and love it all the same. Tell me, Jeffrey, do you have any hobbies? Oh, man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Ooh. Please, tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Save. I love me some word jumble. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know. I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. That's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh,
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in a beautiful landscape row. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flit lazily through the air. This is really pretty. I would like a garden like this one time. Yeah, but I can't even keep a normal houseplant alive, so I don't think that's possible for me.
oh,
My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Oh, and then I will have something more to drink. The reason I'm drinking so much is because my voice it's not ruined, but I want to take care of it, and I read that drinking a lot of fluid would help it not get bad. So yeah. It's not blowing as bad as it has been, hasn't it? So it's better now than it has been. Okay, let's continue. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it's paired with. Ones had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbons are tied around the bouquet affects the message. That's really fun. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Save. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. Oh, it was right. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Oh, that's nice. Well, then that's precisely why floral arrangements is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Save again. Snapdragons. Because they're cute. And you can do that thing where you squeeze them and it looks like they're talking? What a lovely choice. I have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Ah, He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. How much longer? Let's see. How long have I been streaming now? Oh, at least for maybe one more hour, 50 minutes, something around that. So I think you will be able to take a walk and still be able to see more. Yes, I think so. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Jeffrey, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pockets. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoying the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. And then some more to play. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start once. Our watermelon grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Yes, have a nice walk. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
Okay. Oh no. No, that's the head. Oh.
Goal!
Our secret! Yes, I did it! Whew. Phew, that was a close one. Oh no, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Ah!
Jeffrey, my sincere apologies to keep you waiting. There's an urgent matter I have to attend to. So I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien wears the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Our dads gotta stick together.
Huh.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't look like this is Hugo's on Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
Huh.
What is it this time? This, Damien's, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness. Ooh, watch your step. Ooh. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I am led into the darkness of the school, I recall the antiques I got into an angsty middle school. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
Ah!
The room fell silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I just wanted to try to build a brick wall around you, see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Huh.
Whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask off Amontadillo, Ernest? I'm neither confirming or denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, What's Cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to the cellar with a promise of wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while we were building a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because I was an idiot, but then I realized that I lied about the wine. And you were cackling manically. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Duh.
What?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first few pages and then read the review of a movie.
Huh?
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't have to pay me. So when you think about it, it was just me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both had their heads in their hands. You guys were always telling me to engage with literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You're both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of school in tense silence. Not in past silence, that would be weird. Lucian, Damien, and I pile into my car and then begin to drive home. Lucian immediately put his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too.
Huh.
Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thank you for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out of the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. All things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
Oh.
There is that, yes. No, I really admire. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I didn't think yelling at him would do us any favor. It rarely does. You're a good dad. Oh, the hearts and yes. See you around?
Oh.
It will be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Ah.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with a bemused expression, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted 2 beds, 2 baths, Shabbat cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular size house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest to the cellar with a promise of fine vintage and then tried to break him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me?
Yeah.
Lucian livestreamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. Do you know what? Me too. Let's see our rating. Ooh. We got an
dear
S
friend,
rank.
you've simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is it's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so, ultimately, you've won.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, I just need to get some more water, but you can decide who we should go with next. We still have Brian, Robert, Joseph, or Hugo. And I am Lebac. And nobody would want to choose the next one. Okay, I guess we go... Let's do Hugo. Yes. Let's... Okay, Hugo Vega. Oh, oh, you want to go? Okay, I don't know how to go back out. Back. You want to go with Robert? Okay, let's go, Robert. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was Ginamo? I trust this Giacomo. What? The one thing you would take with you to a desert island? Gun? What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, but just you said I should go with Robert. Make up your mind, my dear. No, we're going with Robert now. We can go with the other one, Aletta. Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism? What's your ideal date? Grave robbing? Oh, that's nice. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. Wow! I spend a lot of time thinking about you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay, let's message. That was just a little bit weird. A little bit. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. No, you said Robert, so we're picking Robert. And I think this is a pretty fast date, so... Or I don't remember. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he has responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Food. Ooh, meat hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include the ingredients steak, lemon murk pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you are able to finish cooking, or if any of those ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for the old chef La Bambi to cook a gourmet delicacy. Oh, I need to move that one out of the way. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Let's see. Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? A sandwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor, putting them back where they belong. In my... Ew, no. If it's open up, you don't eat, no. Ugh. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Ooh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I am ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that suckers down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-line point, breaking angles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the world to this song. No looking behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, Space Jam! I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Nice. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopper Toddler Tournament. No, Chopped. Okay. What you have in front of you is a minuscule deconstruction sweet potato with a bit of brown sugar demi-glaze with creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately burst into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. What does that mean? What are you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. Let's say I'm watching television with my daughter. Wow, Dad, pretty square. A couple of moments pass by. Another message pops up. Hey! Want to grab a drink? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late. Come on, Pops, live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and it tells me to meet him at the Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, skipper. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we need a drinking buddy. Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird Mary lady making passes at me. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What do you have? While Admiral, I disagree. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this isn't how I expected my night to be going. Now, let's see. Robert.
Ah. Huh.
I just wanted to. Okay, hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy, hey skipper. Oh man, I'm excited. Don't look so scared. Yeah, speaking of what you having? Save whiskey. A dad after my own heart. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, that wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. What have I got myself into? We all knock about the shots. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seems like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on.
Oh.
Let's get marching. What? The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well. I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed? Irish drinking. It's an Irish pub. A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Come on.
Puns are the lowest form of humor. Jeffrey, try harder. Ouch! Am I going to be the butt of the jokes all night?
Oh?
Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk into Irish drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Okay, whiskey hasn't failed me yet. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garnished green booth. Mary slides in and settles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one. Why don't we?
Hey.
Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly.
Ah.
That'll put a hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey! Jeffrey, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen this guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
Hey.
So Edith's kid snuck some pop brownies into the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot the little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with the baggie, and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. "You're ruining the bake sale," she says. "I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad," and blah blah blah. So what do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. "Hello again, Liam." She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
Hey.
She called the cops and told them the time had stopped.
Come on.
Mary looks directly at me. "Do you smoke weed?" "What?"
Hey.
"You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Want a blaze?" Save. "What? No. I can't believe you would. I don't even know how you... This is preposterous. No, load." "I am a law-abiding citizen. Weed is legal in Massachusetts. When I am a super law-abiding citizen..." Robert giggles helplessly.
Hey.
"I was just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor." Fine.
Hey.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little while, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Save. Could you get the next round? "You're trying to ditch me, pal." No. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Jeffrey wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Radio loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas excuse me, Mary needs to sink your teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you. Dutch's nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to the young-looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she, though? I feel like she kinda likes in making men suffer. Well, she does. But what about her and Joseph? What about them? You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar, which is making goo-goo eyes at that young boy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boys he's hanging off. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh. Oh, man. You know, I pegged you for one of those straight-laced types. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you? Safe. You know it? Yes, you like that one. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What have I got myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his own shot and knocks it back. Words. That's the one. So, what do we even talk about? He's so cool, he probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that I have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence. Or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with the two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. How about if you don't like whiskey, like me? I don't think it tastes good at all, and it smells when other breathes on you. Ugh. Oh, alright. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard sell to the young boy, the young man pretending he's got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke on my drink. Excuse me? You know, watch the life drain from someone's eye. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had gone. No. Great, me neither. That's something to ask another person. Yeah. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. I laugh nervously. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights on the other man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out of the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey, inside voice. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's going to be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to the man while he insists that it's not his birthday. Oh, wow. That would be really weird if someone did that. We're making our way out of the bar and back into the streets. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewise is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like it was the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Robert through the street lamp spotlight until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. So, what's going to happen now? Wait here, I'll be right back. After a minute, Robert returns with 2 bottles of wine in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not where I expected the night to go. I take a sip. White Zinfandel? What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting. It's delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, thinking about his lecture about valuing silence early, and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive past. Let's throw rocks at shit. Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes through the empty parking lot. That feels good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock. Back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. And then zip. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do, what I'm apologizing for. It was more of a universal apology. I'm so sorry. I hurled the rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack.
Whoa.
Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. So that's how you do that. That's nice. I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime. I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. Where's good around there? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needed to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Piece of Pizza. Well, that's one way to do it. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaii pizza? Oh wait, Jeffrey, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? Sit. Of course. No, I don't want to say that fast. It's just jumble words. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice of a paper plate so sauced with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Well, if you like it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear a noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? You betcha. Good on ya. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except some flickering lights. We slowly creep forward, cautious to not be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shh. We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking to the movie. We look into the audience and are surprised to find it almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. If I like pineapple on my pizza, I don't mind, but I don't really think it has anything to do on a pizza. Kiss already! There's nobody kissing yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah! The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest, hey Ernest, I know you. It's me, your neighbor. Hi. Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit jackpot. He said that they had, but I think it was some subtext that I was missing there. Here. Boo, love is dead. Shut up, it's beautiful. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately puts me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them. Okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Sheldon. She worked really hard. I bet she did a lot of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Sheldon, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanked every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in making of this film. We leave the movie theater. Oh man. Ew meow. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey assholes! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friend stands in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why did you go throw rocks at my knee? This is my good knee. My arthritis is going to be pissed. Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hand. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and movies got real expensive. Ernest checks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity. I'm probably going to feel super sore tomorrow. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crap in the first place. Hey, you take that back. It was a beautiful story with real, genuine acting. You call that good acting? That class is the mainstream slop have you been served your entire life. What?
Really?
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell? A Matter of Life and Death? 1946? Is this the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness? Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel that mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the arts you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh no, now you done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Ah! I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me so hard as he can in the knee. My fucking knee!
Excuse me?
Robert gets in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
No one hurts my...
Alright, baby. Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxing stance. Queensberry rules 3 minutes rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. One.
What?
And don't even think about it, pulling any illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You have to designate a second if you're unable to fill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youth vitality to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rule. Talk to Queensberry. We were just gonna go. Ernest and his friends verily walk backs away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a kid. That would be despicable.
Oh.
You throw the rules at them, though, they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctions throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow.
Oh.
See, you don't even have to know the rules, you just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
What?
Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. I'm so sorry, I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay, I think it's cool when how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Save. No, thank you for that. Adventure is all I got, buddy. Ah. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. That was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheek. A rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Date complete! Let's do...
Bad, but you made me
I
sad.
got an S rank.
Welcome.
And
You got
I
dads.
actually think that that is it for today. I think so. But I think next time it's going to be Hugo next time. Because I almost picked him, but then I didn't, and so we will start with him next time. And that it will be tomorrow. So, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. And I will hopefully maybe see some of you tomorrow as well. If you want to join me for another awesome live stream. Because why not? Night everybody. Yeah, or I can say it. Good night, good night, good Nacht. I think, yeah. We'll just leave it at that. Say once more, and then bye-bye. Bye-bye. And I'll stop.